The Somme, a name that echoes through the valleys of France and the memory of a generation. Among the massive memorials and endless rows of graves, there are also small and forgotten corners of the battlefield. Places like here, at my personal favorite cemetery, Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 3. Not a famous name, not a grand monument, but here, in this quiet place, lie the fragments of a brutal battle and the stories of the men who didn't come home.
Redan Ridge is a small rise of ground near Beaumont-Hamel in the northern section of the Somme battlefield. In World War I, even the slightest hill held tactical importance. Redan Ridge gave the Germans a commanding view of the British lines, and they defended it fiercely. Between 1916 and 1918, it became the site of repeated assaults, back and forth gains, and enormous loss.
Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 3 was established by the British units after the war, gathering remains from the battlefield and surrounding burial sites. Today, it holds just over 50 graves. Most are soldiers of the United Kingdom, but many of them are unknown.
Each headstone is perfectly aligned, surrounded by the silence of the French countryside. But these few stones mark one of the war's bloodiest lessons. How even the smallest objectives cost thousands of lives. On the 1st of July 1916, British forces launched the Battle of the Somme, one of the most infamous offences of World War I. At Beaumont-Hamel, the Newfoundland Regiment and other British units attacked German positions dug deep into the Redan Ridge. They were met with machine gun fire, shelling and barbed wire that hadn't been destroyed by the British bombardments.
Entire companies were lost in just minutes. Redan Ridge became a killing ground, and it stayed that way for years to come. So after 1916, for 2 more years, fighting was happening here on Redan Ridge. Like many cemeteries on the Western Front, Redan Ridge No. 3 holds both named and unnamed soldiers. These men were buried where they fell, and sometimes just feet from the wire they couldn't cross. We don't know their final thoughts, and we don't know their last words. Today, Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 3 is almost invisible in the vastness of the Somme. It has no fancy monuments, it has no visitor center, just a low wall and an iron gate, and the men who are beneath the soil. It is one of the many small cemeteries that reminds us that every field was a battlefield here, and every name had a story and a life. As well as the men who are laying here on the Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 3. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Why is this my favorite cemetery to visit on the whole Western Front? I have no clue. I don't know the individual stories of these men. I don't know what they have been through personally. Well, I can imagine it of course a little bit, but like this cemetery on top of this ridge, so peace and quiet. It's, I don't know, for some reason the first time I came here it had something and it grabbed me towards the cemetery. And later down the line when my friends like Chris, Marcel and Sean and Rob came also here, it's probably also one of their favorite cemeteries now as well. So every year when we come here to the Somme, we almost always visit this cemetery, especially me and Sean. We always come here, sometimes we drink a beer here for the lads and sometimes name the individual graves. It is for some reason it has a special place in my heart, so I hold this cemetery dear to my heart, like forever. Every time I come to the Somme, I always come here and visit this cemetery to give it some love. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enough rambling from me. If you like my videos, I have a Patreon, so you can support me on there. I'll put a link in the description. And yeah, we're standing here on Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 3, and we'll close the video with that one. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Salute.